I disenjoy squirrels. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing fucking magical. Talking about St. Jude Sorta, they added fishing. Oh my god, it's so good. Dude, shut the fuck up. I just started doing this yesterday, Gas. The fact that you brought this up. I moved my camp near a body of water and turned it into a small cousin of the Bass Pro Shop pyramid and called it the Gas Pro Shop. That's beautiful. Thank you. That's elegance. I have not built a base yet, but I did start fishing, which was dope. Poodle kill a squirrel? Never, dude. I want where's my hawks? Like, I've had these glorious hawks around for weeks, which means no squirrels. It's been amazing. Where are my hawks? How do I attract hawks? I want them to kill the squirrel. What's the... Okay, Rod, question. What is the theme for Burning Man again this year? Isn't it like tomorrow, today? Or something? Because the streets are normally named after the theme. I don't know why you're on a dick street. There's never been a dick street. Like, I don't... Yeah. Oh, they did sci-fi author names. Okay, I get it. All right. I was like, why dick? I don't get how that's today, tomorrow, or whatever the fuck the theme is this year. I don't even know what street I was on. The streets, honestly, like, they put street names up. No one goes by the street names. So if people ask where you're at, don't say dick, say the time. You know what I mean? Like 3:30 and... That's how people will find you. I couldn't even tell you the names of the streets every year. I've got, like, I don't... People genuinely literally steal the signs. Oh, they're going to get stolen day one, so that sign's not going to be there, but the entirety of Black Rock City is a clock. So the way that your address is an o'clock, so it's at 6 o'clock and blank, or 3 o'clock and blank. No one fucking goes by the signs. I don't even know what they're called. Why? 3:15, there you go. Yeah, that would be your, like, address that you would tell people, but I know, those signs will be gone, so all the signs, it doesn't matter what the sign says, because they're all custom painted. Like, they're really cool looking. They get stolen within the first couple days. It's such bullshit. Like, unfortunately, there's shitty people everywhere. I'm currently fishing. Fuck yes. I'm home. Wait. I'm home today instead of driving 4 hours away. I'm getting a rental VR headset for therapy. Fuck yeah. I wish VR was therapy for me. It makes my head hurt. Thank you, Super Bop. I appreciate you. My eyes are watering because allergies. I don't know why I did this today. But here we are. Good morning, Mel. How are you? We're at 0 Dick 30. I don't even remember. I was like at 4:30 one year. And I don't remember where I was the other year. I don't know. I never remember. It's terrible. I just wander around and get lost. It's my favorite. Gloom, how the fuck are you? I should be getting a doggo soon. Mom's not happy, but therapist won me a pupper. Also, my mom's got the big C. Oh, I'm sorry, honey bean. I mean, doggos are proven to help with morale and, you know, like, state of just, like, feeling, so. Good morning, cuteness. How are you, love? We are at 0 Dick 30. It's to equalize the brain. I feel like I'm on an ocean again since... Wait, I feel like I'm on the ocean again since yesterday. Is that a good thing you're going for, feeling like you're on the ocean, or is that not? Because, like, you know, some people do the ocean VR. Or is it like you've got vertigo? I'm at dick vein and scrote. Shut the fuck up. I'm at pube and epididymis. It's whatever. It's land sickness. It sounds like something's wrong with your inner ear. Have you had your inner ear checked at all? Yeah, that sounds like a problem with your inner ear. That's like I know you probably like are familiar with this, but we've got these things called chemoreceptors in our inner ears that are like a cell with beads in it. Imagine like literally like a snow globe with beads in it. And when we tilt our head, those beads shift in those and that's how we literally can tell what direction we are. That's how we know what's up and what's down. And those can get infected, damaged, burst, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All sorts of shit can go wrong with those. That makes it so your body no longer knows what way is up. And those are like shifting around. And that's what's giving you this weird vertigo or land sickness or whatever. But it sounds like an inner ear issue. You should go get that checked out. You shouldn't live with that. That's not normal. No one gets off a boat and just lives with vertigo their whole life, bro. You deserve better than that. Yeah, I get that if I smoke too much pot. You could name it whatever you want, but we need to look at what's causing it, right? Like, we can call it land sickness, we can call it we can call it fucking fuzzy butt, turkey anus. We can call it whatever we want. At the end of the day, it's a problem with your inner ear going on. You need to get that checked out. People don't just remain dizzy. Like, it's something going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to live like that. That's terrible. They've checked your inner ear? What the fuck? And there's nothing you can do? So you went on a cruise, and now you just can't not feel like you're on a boat? I would get a second opinion. That sounds like some shit. A doctor's just telling you just get to feel like this forever? That's iffy. In my personal opinion, who the fuck am I? But like, what now? What? You don't deserve to just live like that. Sorry, I get heated, but you're my friend and I care about you. You don't deserve to feel like this. Like, this is shitty. Oh, it's not. Do you know what triggers it? Is it stress? That sucks, dude. I'm so sorry. That's just so shitty. It's triggered, or it can just happen randomly. But that kind of sounds like it's forever. Like it's something you just have to deal with. That just sucks, dude. I have benign vertigo. Sometimes I'm locked in bed, not being able to move. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's levels of this that are just shitty, and I wish there was something you could do. Like, I would think that's an inner ear issue. That's literally where our balance and where our sense of up and down comes from. But, like, the fact that you just have to live with this, that fucking sucks, dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep thinking about it. That's shitty. Yeah, hi, I'm looking for the cloaca. Someone told me to meet them here. They're kissing in the corner. Fun fact. Did you know that did you know that when reptiles make love, it's called a cloacal kiss? Yeah, things I wish I didn't know, but I do, and they're deeply embedded in me now. Embedded? No, it's not embedded in me. Sure. VR, I'm glad VR helps you out. That just sucks, though. I wish there was something, like, you could do proactively to prevent this from even being triggered or happening, because that's so shitty. You have a life to live and you're young, and you just have to, like, live with this shit because you went on a fucking cruise. Embedded, that's the one, not inbreaded. It's just inbreaded in me, guys. Don't worry about it. I just love bread. We're doing great. Being really humid and then cold triggers it a bit. So it's like a sensory overload thing, kind of, it sounds like. Glutton, 100%. For punishment, food, marijuana, caffeine. Like, check this shame. It just never stops. Like, how many beverages a day can she consume? Like, sometimes when people are like, Katie, have you eaten today? Y'all know I don't eat during the day. I just don't get hungry. But I sometimes wonder if it's because I just drown myself all day, consistently. Just kind of all day, subdue it away with beverage, hydration. And then at the end of the day, I'm finally like, all right, I'll give in. I'll eat something, I guess. But Fallout has been fucking, like, I'm tempted to play more Fallout today and just, like, build my base and fuck around. The game is just so chill and easy to just, like, hang out in and chill with chat and bullshit and listen to music. Like, that's another great thing about the game. I love the Appalachia radio. I put that on and I just jam out, dude. It's not always as intense as it was yesterday either. It's been over a year since it was that bad. Do you find yourself jonesing for some fishing? Gas dog got me turned on already. No, it's totally. Beth and I played for like 4 hours straight yesterday. Seriously, just fishing, just like relearning the game because I haven't played in so long and just wandering around and shooting things. Like, it's cozy. I don't know. It's cozy. There's something about it. It's not always intense as it was yesterday. It's been over a year since it was that bad. I nearly fell off a stepladder and struggled to walk. The fuck, dude? That's dangerous. I had to sit in my car for 15 minutes before trying to drive home yesterday. Fuck, that is. And your work's aware of this though, so you can do you have a way to get home if you couldn't drive? Because that's scary, dude. Movement is best for whatever reason. Because you're not sitting in it. I kind of understand that. No, I totally, Vile, when I get cramps, that's me. I totally understand that. It's weird. It's like, people are like, why don't you just lay down and relax? I'm like, because then I'm just sitting in it. Like, there's no level of distraction whatsoever, and I'm just, like, sitting in the pain. It's horrible. Do it so I can lurk and watch you build. I know. I really want to build. I was so sad that I'm hoping, like, I almost logged in last night, but I was so tired and crampy. I just, like, laid on the couch for movie night all night. But I was tempted to log in last night and try to get my base fixed or whatever. Like, no matter how much, like, we jumped servers, I think, 3 times yesterday, and every time we did, someone else's base was built on top of my base, so my base wouldn't populate, and my base is really cool. Like, it's not super cool, but, like, it's purposeful, and I wanted to show Beth, and I couldn't. So, like, I might jump in today and fuck around and find out, I don't know. Maybe we could make, you know what we could do, Beth, because we were talking about this yesterday, so Beth and I, we're constantly just chit-chattering and about, like, events and things we want to do with you guys, because we love you, and we have fun, and one thing we want to do is some sort of just, like, community fallout event with fishing and ghouls and being slutty and just like being dorks, but we have to start new characters and we have to level up to 50. We could do that today because we were talking about doing it offline, just like as a chill, you know, make your character and just start leveling. But that could be cramp day. Can I add you in Fallout? Absolutely. I'm ClassyKatie. Yes, anybody can. I invite the community. You're all welcome. That's the reason we really wanted to play a game like this, is so people could pop in and come play with us if they want. I played this game the day it dropped. I'm such a Fallout fan. I have, I don't know where it is right now, but I have the power helmet. I have the suit of the power helmet thing. I have, like, all the shit. I love Fallout. And when this game dropped, I remember we played it for, like, almost an entire day straight, like 20 hours or something. And we beat whatever content was there when this game released. And all of us were just like, okay, what now? Like, what the fuck? It's come such a long way. The game has come such a fucking long way. There's so much to do in it now. It feels fleshed out, which is super fucking cool. What up, Till? Good morning, my love. What up, Carnage? How are you? Just asked you to Uber you home. Okay, good. Good. Okay, good. I'm just glad you have an option, Vile. I'm not a mom, but I have the tendencies of worry. And I don't want to worry about you having to drive home while you're feeling like that. That is scary. Oh my god, Rod! Oh my god. I want to switch to so bad. Like, I woke up this morning and looked, good morning, David, how are you? I looked at, Twitter or Blue Sky or whatever and saw all these people with their Switch 2s and my jealousy. Like, I'm not usually a jealous person. I am so infinitesimally jealous. I want that Switch 2 so bad. And Rod just said that stores are stapling receipts to the Switch 2 boxes and they're piercing the screens. My heart. Is there more than one Cave of the Winds? Maybe. This one's down in, where is it? Oh, where is this, Rod? Where are these caves? Does it say it? No, it just says Mountain Life. Where were these? It was down south or was it? Oh god, where were these caves? Outside Colorado Springs. Yeah, they're really cool though, and they like whistle, wind goes through them and stuff. Yeah, it was really cool. I did it with my sister. Yeah, I think it was somewhere around Colorado Springs. Yeah. I would bawl. Oh, guess what? I'm seeing RTG. Oh my, RTJ tonight. Oh Oh my god, you're gonna have a fucking blast. I'm so jealous. Have all the fun for me, please. I love Fallout so much. 76 was so good when it dropped, in my opinion. No one understood. You were supposed to be the first to merge and settle around Appalachia 100%. Like, and that's like, if they would have explained that was the concept of the game, I think like, if they would have, I don't know, somehow efficiently explained it better. Here's the thing though, if they would have efficiently explained it that way, Gas, I wouldn't have played. Which is crazy, I know. I'm glad they didn't explain it that way, and I'm glad they changed it because I'm such a type A goal-oriented person. I'm so a paralyzed by choice human being. You're like, the more free time, the more free hours I have, the more freedom, the more I just like, I guess I'll just sit on the couch in silence and stare at Instagram for 6 hours because I don't know what to do with myself. I need a mini map, I need quest markers, and I need a motherfucking goal. I love goals. Like checking off lists and shit. Oh, yes. That's my shit right there. And they gave me nothing to check off. They're like, just have fun. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I'm a millennial. We weren't trained how to have fun or how to have wants. I just need to be needed. Otherwise, I don't know how to exist on this plane of earth. Help. Bless you, Bethesda, but what? I don't know what I like or want. What? What is joy? I love a goal. Like, I just like, even if they're stupid little goals, I like that shit. And then once I have that, then I'm more apt to find my own freedom and go do my own freedom shit. But like, just being plopped with all the freedom at the very beginning, I was like, I don't know what to do. And it ended up one of those situations where like everyone around me just suited me up and gave me everything so I could go do the end battles. And I just ended up not doing anything. And it just was like, eh. But it's great now. I'm bitching about something that doesn't even exist anymore. So, like, it's fine. I'm targeted all of a sudden. No, I'm so jealous of people that, like, have a day off and you actually do something. You don't just sit around wondering about all the things you could do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I give myself 1 day off a week on purpose because it's misery to me. I don't know what to do. I literally just end up manically cleaning all day because it's a checklist I can check off. I have no idea what to do with all that freedom. And now there's literally like Beth and I, there's so much stuff to do that we were like, confused as to where to find. There's so much to do now. Like, you can't run out of stuff to do. It's pretty cool. I don't know. It was nice. And like we joined public events yesterday. We did public events. And mind you, I was a level 14 and Beth was like a level 41 or something. And we were just like the public events. And then there was another thing that was like, you should be a level 50 or something. And Beth and I were just like, women in STEM, bitch. I'm a level 14. Let's do this. And we did it alone. Like, I was so proud of us. We went in and we were just like, fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? Like, whatever. Amazing. We did it alone. I was so proud. And then we joined public events and I went from like level 14 to 20 in a couple hours yesterday. It was pretty easy it's pretty quick leveling if you just join some public events and stuff like that. But I like those. And like, you know, you see people's camps and every once in a while you run across someone, but it doesn't feel like an MMO. And I know a lot of people don't like that. Like, a lot of people have complained about the game in terms of like, they log in, they're like, it feels naked. Like, where are all the players? One of my biggest pet peeves of ESO, back when I was a big hardcore ESOer, was going to any town or any hub and just all the frames drop and all the graphics go down and everything's like, because there's 500 people there. I'm really okay with the bare servers. Like, please God, just keep their performance up. I love that. Like, I love sweet ass fucking performance. It's like playing a game that shouldn't be multiplayer, but it's totally it's technically isn't an MMO, I guess. Oh my god, passed out taking a piss. Oh my god, are you okay? The fuck? Am I mistaken in thinking that not everyone came from the vault? I was sure that there were survivors who were not in the vault. You're absolutely correct. Yes. There's like, I'm trying to think. We could start it, like, if we make a character today, you'll see they do like, there's like a little opening story-ish. You know, you make your character and you escape the vault. And what you learn is that like, the privileged rich people got into the vaults and people left on the outside. There are survivors. Not all of them are ghouls. A lot of them are ghouls though, if they got exposed to the radiation, but they think you're snobs. Like, you're a lucky little bitch if you got into the vaults. And they're like, from what I remember, they're trying to break into the vaults to raid them. Like, they want to get all the supplies out of the vaults. But yeah, not everyone got into the vaults, and not everyone that didn't get into the vaults is a ghoul. Did I say that right? But absolutely, yeah. It seems to be like very much like a, if you were wealthy and part of the program. Have you seen the show? Oh my God. If you guys haven't watched the Fallout show that they did, holy shit. They did such a good job. They did it such justice. Okie dokie. I love her. I can't. It's amazing. But no, there's definitely like people that didn't get into vaults. Absolutely. At work, I'm thinking of all the things I could do at home, either paint minis, play games, write, and get this. So same, but the moment, like, this happened to me even when I had, like, my normal my 12-hour shifts at the hospital. Once I get home, all of those options, I'm paralyzed by the fact that I have so many things I can do, I do none of them. But, like, while I'm off doing, like, if I'm trapped in an airplane, oh, everything that's not in that airplane seems very appealing. Like, suddenly, my entire library of books seems very appealing. Every game I've ever owned ever seems very appealing. But the moment I step off that plane, I'm like, meh. Whatever. What? Watching Fallout was what started. Oh my God. Is that how we started movie night? Was watching Fallout? Oh, my heart. That makes me so happy. I couldn't remember. I was just talking about this recently because... Oh, I was telling Beth about it yesterday. I was telling Beth about our movie nights that we do every night. And I was like, dude, I don't even remember why or how we started. Like, I think originally it started watching Nocturne, and then my dog passed away and I couldn't watch Nocturne anymore. And we took like a year off and we were like, okay, we need movie nights back. Like, we all miss hanging out in the Discord, but like, Katie cannot watch Nocturne because her dog's in the background of every fucking show. Let's watch something else. And I think we started talking about it and got into the Fallout, but the Fallout show is so well done. And it really explains the lore of Fallout really, really well. Like, it gives you a really solid foundation as to, like, what the fuck the world of Fallout is. It's so well done. Triple fisting. Actually. Yeah. For some reason, every once in a while, my body decides, like, it's like this weird, you know how you have a circadian clock, like your body gets tired at nighttime, you wake up in the morning, etc. Cramps are kind of similar, like usually people, have cramps similar times a day or it's similar. For some reason, they're only at night for me, and so I am so fucking tired. Like, it's just all, like, the moment you start to fall asleep, someone kicks you in the balls. Oh, God, okay, I guess I'm awake now. Hour goes by, the moment you start to fall asleep. A little troll comes in and kicks you in the balls. Oh, God, why? All night. I'm so tired. Like, it just never stops. I hate it so much. Being a female is fucking torture. Like, sure, we look great naked. End of list. Like, that's it. Oh, I heard Morrowind's gorgeous. I only played 1 and 2. I'm not huge on the Bethesda formula. It's been ages since I've interacted with the Fallout world. I totally understand. Literally, David, like, that event I was talking about that Beth and I super want to do together with the community, like, yesterday was our dry run because neither of us have played a Bethesda game in so fucking long that we forgot the controls. Like, I forgot that Bethesda likes to be special. You know what I mean? Like, your pit boy is B or whatever. What is it? Your pit boy, like, you know what I mean? You have a start menu. You have so many different places to get to a menu and, like, pull up. And the D-pad, like, it's confusing. Bethesda has always tried to be special when it comes to a controller game. And yesterday we were genuinely like, just like, how the fuck do you find your quests? Like getting into the social settings of Fallout and just trying to become friends with each other. It was comical. But it's good because it's complicated. Like, it's hard to get used to at first. And I feel like, especially if you haven't been in the Fallout world like myself for a bit, the weapons and shit are really overwhelming. Like, getting a hang of, like, what's a good weapon, I'm not good with guns. Like, you give me a medieval game where it's, like, crossbows, hand crossbows, bows, swords, whatever. I get that. Like, I understand the steps of physical, but guns? I'm just like, I just look at the damage. I literally just scroll my guns, and I'm like, that one does good damage, that one does good damage, and then I try to collect that much ammo, but it can be kind of overwhelming. I completely understand that. I have a bow. I have a bow in 76. I think Ike gave it to me. Ike Wolf gave it to me. Yep, I have a bow. It's fantastic. Fallout for Hope founder Kenneth Vieg does a Fallout podcast story, and it's really nice. It's called Chad, a Fallout story. Oh, I love that. I love the idea of a fucking Fallout podcast. I'm writing that. Where's my pen? I'm going to write that down. Hold on. It's called CHAD with periods for those just listening. Chad. I love that. I love the lore of Fallout. It's so interesting. That's why I love this show. I've watched it so many times now. Chad, a Fallout 76 history. Got it. And something fell off my desk in that exact moment. Mobland? I haven't seen that. I've heard of it though. Why does that sound so familiar? Man, which one is Far Cry 6? Is that the newest one? I think it's the newest one that has the guy from Breaking Bad in it. That's the only one I haven't played because it's so chock full of licensed music. That's the only one. Is it like I think it's good. I liked all the other ones, but like I think it was the game before that or a DLC or something that Eliza and I were playing together. And RTJ was featured all over the soundtrack of whatever game this was. It was one of the Far Cries. And we had to put it in streamer mode, so it was literally like hunting simulator. Like it was silence the entire game. It was so fucking boring. I hate that stuff because then you just can't do anything. Like, what are you gonna do? Oh, is that the podcast? Thank you. I'm following it right now. Thank you. I love that shit. Lore is any game that's gonna give me some deep, that's why Remedyverse, my dudes. I'm gonna be obsessed and thinking about the Remedyverse for years. I still think about BioShock all the time. I love a lore, a world. Build me a world that is not real that I can just fall into and try to understand. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's the one from Guy Ritchie with Tom Hardy. Oh, I love Tom Hardy. It's called Mobland. It sounds so familiar. Has it been around for a while? I'm writing it down. It sounds familiar. Viata, how do you come in on this song? That's perfect. Cheers, my love. How are you? Oh, so it is relatively new. I don't know why this sounds so, like, I feel like it's been pervasive and I've heard about Mobland many, many times. Good morning, Zoe Love. Same, obsessed. Cuteness, same. That's me in the Remedyverse right now. Like, especially Control. Just the idea of all those different objects of power and what they do and affecting people throughout the world, like, yeah, I love that stuff. I love lore like that. I think that's why I love reading. At the end of the day, right? That's why, by the way, I am reading not the most fucked up, but one of the most fucked up books I've ever read right now. Y'all know I usually have like 5 or 6 books going on at a time. And one of the books that I'm reading right now is called Lamb. And it's about a mother and daughter who eat people. They're cannibals. I don't know how to describe it. And wow, is it graphic. Oh. The things I get myself into, I don't know how I find this shit, but wow. Cheers. V, does your hair feel amazing? They touch on Vault 51 Nuclear Winter, the discount. Oh, yes. Prequel shit's my shit. I love that stuff so much. It's just... back in the day when I played ESO all the time, I think a lot of you know this, I dated an ESO dev for quite some time. Wonderful human being, most amicable breakup of my entire life. One of the perks was getting to hang out with some of the coolest people I've ever met in my entire life. And he doesn't work there anymore, but at the time, ESO employed their lore writer, the lore writer for ZeniMax Online Studios, aka ESO, Skyrim, Oblivion, etc., is also one of the main original authors of Dungeons and Dragons. I know. And he had a fucking office at ZeniMax. He was just there all the time, and I got to converse with him every once in a while, and I just, I wanted to cut his head open and take his brain out and put it on a pedestal, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are one of those people you just get in the presence of, and you're like, you. I don't even think I ever asked a pertinent question ever. It looks so much better, dude. The feel of fresh cut hair, like this needs it so bad, this shit. But man, I'm so jealous of just being able to like run your fingers through the ends again. In Fallout games, I mostly recall using revolvers, snipers, and the Chinese assault rifle, and just whatever other fun weapons I can find. Rocket launcher, yes. That's it, and like Fallout 76 has incorporated a lot of different laser weapons that are pretty cool. I just saw a bit of news. We were just talking about it. Remedy announces very friendly minimum specs for its co-op control spin-off FBC Firebreak. You only need a GTX 1070. Oh my god, that is fucking sick! Imagine a game coming out in this economy that doesn't require you to buy a new fucking graphics card to play it. Holy shit! I just wanted to put it on a pedestal and worship the brain. It's only one of them. You know, it's like, it's not like a collection. It's like once you get one, you're done, you know? What up, penis? How are you, love? You can sort of use whatever you want, but need perks to really benefit. And that, oh my god, that's another thing that's really daunting. Another reason I'd like to start over from, like, level 0 on a character is I jumped in on a character yesterday with Beth that I hadn't played in ages. And, like, I had so many fucking perk cards, I was overwhelmed. Like, genuinely overwhelmed. I was like, I have so much leveling up to do, and I don't understand what any of these level ups are doing at all. Oh, cuteness. The building in 76 is literally what got me to it. That's what dragged me in. The building. And that's what I'm saying. Like, on this character that I already have established, I have a pretty cute base that I've built that is very weird. But yes, there's building, and it's the shit. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. There's building, and there's, like, a ton of, what's a word for it? Like trinkets and things that you just find all over the world. So, for instance, when we went into Beth's house yesterday, she had a ton of little glass cases on the walls that just have teddy bears in them. It's every colored teddy bear she's found across the land of Fallout, she puts in a display case. Like, it's just stuff you find, but you can put it anywhere you want. I don't know how to explain that. It's super cool. Like, the building is, have you played, oh god, what was it called? Being Human or Once Human? Do I still have it on this computer? Oh, fuck. Once Human, Being Human, something like that. Hold on. Once Human, it's called Once Human. If you play Once Human, the building is so fucking similar. Like, almost identical building style to Once Human. Very, very user-friendly. You can put almost anything down. Like, I started collecting very creepy dismembered baby dolls to put in my house, because why not? Nope. What did I say? Become Human? Once Human. Once Human. It's, I believe it's a Korean MMO shooter. It's real fun, actually. I played the shit out of it. Like, I couldn't even tell you how many hours I had in that. I had a lot of hours in it. It's fun. If you like shooters like that, it's with building and fishing and hunting and killing space aliens. It was pretty fun. I just kind of played the shit out of it and didn't know what to do. Human yesterday. Exactly. Human sometimes, maybe. Good morning, October. How are you, love? Seriously, it's fun. We'll play today. I don't know what else to do. It's all I'm thinking about now is Fallout 76. Damn it, Beth. The baby dolls, right? I know. In my, I'll log into the character I have and see if we can get into my base so I can show you my base before I make a new character where we'll be naked and we won't have anything. Because it's, you get all these weird collectibles throughout the world that are like housing items, like, things to hang on the wall, Pit-Boy, like cardboard cutouts, you know, to put up. It's just silly stuff, but it's fun. I like silly stuff. And I like games like that where it gives you different stuff to do. Because, like, you'll go out, at least for me, I'll go on an adventure for a while, shoot a bunch of stuff, do whatever. And then I get bored and I'm like, do I stop playing the game and go do something? Or I could just go do housing. I always have something to do, I guess. And I like that. I like when games kind of give you varieties like that. I think it's 76 is one of those games, like, I think Gas said it earlier, but it's kind of got something for everybody in it. It's not combat. It's not like I would ever describe it as combat heavy. I would not describe it as a builder. Like, I wouldn't. It's kind of whatever you want it to be a little bit. Thankfully, you can change what special points go where at a special punch card location. I found that yesterday. I found the punch card location yesterday, thank fuck. I don't know if I did. We're going to start over. We're starting over no matter what, because Beth and I, we need to get new characters up to level 50. Like, that's what Beth and I's goal is, and then we're going to be ghouls and blah, blah, blah. So I have to make some sort of new character no matter what, because whatever this old one is, I have no idea. You can start at level 1 or level 20. Why would you start at a level 20? Corn Pops ice cream, is that good? No shit, October, that's what I was telling chat. Like, I played it day one when that shit dropped on stream with a bunch of the community. And, like, we beat the thing. We did everything you could do in the game by that. I mean, we got to the big thresher at the end or whatever the fuck the creature was and beat it within a day. And I remember, like, the thing went down so fast because there were so many people there that basically I just was like, into nothingness, and then it was done. And I remember so clearly being like, now what? And everyone's like, now we go do it again. And I was like, absolutely not. I have shit to do. I have a life to lead. Like, what? We just do this over and over and over again? I'm good, so I didn't. But now there's so much more to do. There's so much variety. There's so much to do. So much to do. Like, I couldn't even, like, my quest log is extensive. We're so different. I quit Skyrim at the point where you escape through the tunnels and the guy tells you to meet him in the next town and just leaves you to your own devices. I was immediately overwhelmed and alt F4'd. Dude, I totally get it, David. That's what I was saying about kind of Fallout 76 at the beginning. It was too much freedom. Like, when it first dropped, they just dropped you in a vault, and, like, you'll see, the vault is really cute. Like, they designed this game. It is so fucking cute. They did such a good job with it. I normally just race through it when I get out of the vault, but I'll walk through it for you guys. It's really good. It's like an abandoned vault, you know, they do a really good job. But then you walk out, and when it first launched, no quest, no nothing, no minimap, no go this way, no nothing. Like, genuinely, 20 hours of gameplay, and the only thing I found that was close to an NPC was a cow. And I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, this level of open world freedom is daunting, and I'm paralyzed by choice, and I don't know what to do. And metaphorically, spiritually, F4'd out of it. For, like, how long has the game been out? That many years. That many years is how long I F4'd out of it. But there's just so much to do now. And I don't need a lot. If I can building is pretty awesome. It's incredibly delicious. They have other ones that are good. Frosted Flakes, Honey Smacks, Eggo, Rice Krispies, Apple Jacks. There's an ice cream place here that does ice cream like that. It's it's called Sweet Cow. And every day they have different flavors of ice cream, but they have like a Heath Bar ice cream. I've seen a Fruity Pebbles ice cream, Captain Crunch ice cream, but they all sound like they're going to shred up my mouth. I don't remember if it's that way all the way through, Sec. If it's like monotone beige like that. That was Cocky trying to play The Witcher 3. All those question marks just made her nope out. Yeah, I hate The Witcher. The Witcher is like, it's like established in my brain because I've never installed and tried to play a game more than The Witcher. I've tried so many times. I've installed the entire fucking monstrous thing, started up the game, got 20 minutes into it, I'm on a horse, and I'm bored out of my fucking skull. And then I uninstall it, and then a year later, do it again. And I have this rinse and repeat where I'm like, maybe now I'll enjoy this game. Nope. So bored. I don't know what it is. It's Talking Simulator, but like, with Ben Stein. No shade. I'm not a voice actor. I don't do anything for anybody. I have no talent. My opinion doesn't matter. But talking like this doesn't quite get me. Wow, I'm feeling so... Like, Geralt is the human embodiment of Botox in a face. Wow, I'm so excited. All of my emotions are overwhelming. They're just pouring out of me. Fuck. Passion, excitement, battle. Ugh. Yes. Fuck. What the fuck is going on there? Like, did they literally, like, can you just not express while you speak out loud? Thank you so much. This is what we need for this character. What? Oh my god, like mind-numbing boring. And there's just so much dialogue with the most boring human that's ever human ever and been written. Not a human, I guess, witch or whatever. I'm like, why? Why is this happening to me? Who's punishing me? Is this my Guantanamo Bay? I'd rather play Final Fantasy and listen to all that. At least there's voice acting in Final Fantasy. Like, some inflection, my god. That was cocky trying to play Witcher 3. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Because same. It just, I love Heath bars so much. They expected all the dwellers to fight each other, and they did, and everybody helped out. And to this day, Gas, tell me I'm wrong, the Fallout 76 online community is one of the nicest. To this day, the Fallout 76 community is notoriously one of the nicest online communities. We don't want to kill each other. Put in a PvP zone for that if you want it. We're just there to gang up and have a good time. I would argue it's the nicest. I wouldn't even argue it. I think it is. In my personal experience, I've played a lot of MMOs. I've played a lot of online games. I've never been trolled in Fallout 76. It's never happened. I've never had anyone come in and try to ruin a good time. I've never had a troll in a public event. Like, there's probably PvP trolls. As a recovering PvP player, we're kind of dicks. I understand. Doesn't excuse the behavior. We're bloodthirsty. They got to get it out of their system. But like, where is the PvP in the game? Do you turn it on? Is there a PvP zone? Like, I have not even gone that far to be interested in PvP to even look for it. Crispy, does that mean I have a monotone voice? You actually have a great voice for voiceover work, and you do tons of character voices. Thank you. I appreciate you. I have a lot of friends who do VO work. It's the worst job in the world. I would never want it, ever. But thank you. I've always hated my voice, so I'll take that compliment and put it in my back pocket for later. I appreciate you. But man, it's a very stressful lifestyle trying to be a voice actor and trying to get successful at it in any way, shape, or form. It's weird how fragile open worlds are to me. Some games, I'm out in 45 minutes, and then other games can capture me. Dragon's Dogma, I love. I started that the other day for the first time in my whole life, David. And Enshrouded, Enshrouded, though. How many hours, David? I heard they have a really big update recently. I haven't played, in like 6 months. I have 259 hours in Enshrouded. Enshrouded's good. It's real good. I feel like Enshrouded and Pal World came out at the same time. And they're very similar, like mechanic style. But like, if you don't want the cartoony and you like more of a serious kind of like dark gothic fantasy, Enshrouded. Enshrouded's real fun. I really like that game. Enshrouded also did it for me. I can do lots of options. I just need a nudge in the right direction. Same. And quest markers of some kind, like lead me. Hold my hand a little bit, at least at the beginning. Get me to where I need to go so I can start understanding the map and, like, what the game's about. Because otherwise I just get really overwhelmed. They're the nicest, and I'm from the Midwest. That's saying a fucking lot. That is saying a lot. I've had my camp nuked a few times, but it's my fault. There you go. I mean, come on. If you hit a player and they hit you back, you're in PvP. Okay, there you go. I haven't even, I mean, honestly, I'm one of those people that just wants to hang out and fish with other people. Like, I see, this is, I mean, same. Even when I was a PvP, a mean-ass PvP player in ESO, the vast majority of the day, we just stood around in a circle on our mounts and made silly, like, emotes at each other. And just, it's just social. It's just getting to hang out with other people, but, like, I don't have to wear pants. It's the best. I'm not, I mean, PvP is okay here and there, but, like, I'm cool. I mean, Crispy, I'm just saying, if you listen to me as often as you listen to Geralt, like, do we have something in common? Is this why I hate him? Is it because I am him? Fuck. Millie's a fucking rock star. She busted her goddamn ass for literally, like, 15 years to get where she is, though. Like, making zero money. Being no success whatsoever. Like, you have to basically crawl on your belly in shit and mud for like 15 years before you land anything like what Millie's doing now, which is fucking amazing. Like, I'm so but the way that she lived before that was being on call 24/7, building a recording studio in her home so that at any moment, if anyone called her, she could immediately get up at 3 in the morning and record some voiceover lines for a game in China. And if she wasn't available, they don't wait, they just move on to the next person. Like that lifestyle of just being at the beck and call of whoever needs you at any moment. Otherwise, you just lose work. Oh, God. Nightmares. Fucking nightmares. But like, good on the people who stick to it. My God, I would never. There's a mode that's turned on automatically. Also, if you want to turn it off, and then you can PvP freely. Sick. Yep, I'm good. See, there's a workshop mechanic in that game I was talking about, Once Human, as well. I wonder if that's where Once Human got it. Because Once Human is relatively newer. And you are so not monotone, by the way, Crispy. I just saw someone use yogers for plural people doing yoga. Oh. As someone who does yoga every day, if you ever call me that, I will ban you. I'll at least smack you. The arts are fucked up, but I love them. I need Valheim to come out already. Dude, when is Valheim going to be done? How long has that the fuck been out already? I did guess the same thing. So it's very similar. I'm relating it to it because I've played a lot of Once Human since playing Fallout. Once Human has something similar, but it's like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically a drop zone where like every half hour or something, an alien event happens. Like these aliens drop down, and I built my house so close to one that every single time one of these events happened, my house got fucking nuked by the alien invasion. Like every single alien would just rush my house. Similar concept, and I can't remember what it's called. What the like event is or whatever. Right? I mean, I wouldn't say I'm monotone. I wouldn't argue, though, that I do have a pervasive sarcastic tone that is hard to temp sometimes. And I work on that. I do. But I understand that, like, sometimes the things that come out of my mouth, I have to, like, clarify, like, lol. That wasn't serious. I've also seen players create missile tower camps, place them near another camp, and then engage PvP with one of their friends. And when the tower starts shooting missiles at that player, he jumps around in front of another player's camp, and it destroys their camp. So we can all agree that that's just asshole behavior, right? Reasonable. But, like, my brain immediately jumps to, like, what's their real life like? Like, who's that human? How sad. You sad, sad, sad creature. You know, there was this guy back in the day when I worked at Lowe's that super used to hit on me a lot. I've told you about him. He's the one that like one of his ways of flirting was to brag about how far he could jerk off across his room, like how far he could shoot his load. Another way he decided to flirt with me was to show me his EverQuest elf character on the login screen, and then explain to me that he has definitely masturbated to her multiple times on the login screen. I feel like it's those people that, like, they rub one out to their EverQuest character on the login screen, and then they have that post-nut clarity, and they're like, oh, I gotta go do something, and then they build something like that in Fallout 76. Just to, like, ruin someone else's day because they feel so fucking sad and deep, deep depression about who they are at their core. Like, what's your resume list? I jerk off super far, and my EverQuest character makes me hard. You know? It was not a workplace conversation. This person also wrote, performed, and recorded a song for me on a CD and left it in my work locker. And the theme was how good I smell. So many times did I try to give this person a chance to be like, we're friends. We're just friends. You have to stop. That was it. That was it. Like, how many times had this motherfucker just been sniffing me? I just don't know what to do at that point anymore. Bless him. Oh, yes. I don't think I've ever felt more uncomfortable in my life than going into my car and putting that CD in and listening to someone try to sing like Nine Inch Nails. Like the fragile Nine Inch Nails, like soft piano in the background. Your smell makes my nose sweat on the inside. That's not the lyrics. I have no idea. Why? I'm singing. Miss Ma'am. Anyways, yeah, it was same person, just a very unique. He's a nurse now. Would you like some comfort in your life? No, he's a nurse. I know. Why? She doesn't look at her. This is her position of, wow, look how alarmed we are. Go ahead. Be a fool and bark again. Do it. Do it. um, Kozu, no shit, I could tell you what I smell like. Penis could speak to it. I don't know why. It's been a thing my whole life. I have I don't know. I don't think I've ever stunk in my life, but I have like a subconscious, like, what if I stink? I smell like Chanel Chance. And I have forever. I don't buy it. It's gifted to me literally every Christmas forever. That. Go sniff it. But apparently it was good enough to get a fucking song written and put in my locker. Disturbingly. By the way, if feelings are mutual, that's ridiculously romantic. It was the fact that feelings were made clearly not mutual so many fucking times, and then it was still just like, but I made this song and sang it and recorded it and produced it and put it on a CD about your smell. It's just, it's not even take a hint. It's just like, listen to the words coming out of my mouth. No. You know? People grow out of their cringe. I'm sure he probably, we were in our early 20s, like, I don't even know if he'd ever had a girlfriend before at that point. Like, we're all fucking cringy, right? We're all cringy motherfuckers at one point. But I'm sad that his parents never taught him the meaning of the word no, because I very clearly expressed that. Like, it goes even deeper. Like, he was the best friend of my boyfriend and then ex-boyfriend. I went through a breakup. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, played the very supportive friend role. Side note, I want to fuck you. Anybody have that ever happen to you? That's my favorite. I'm kidding. I hate that. I do not like when that happens. But it was that, like, just levels of just like, you're my boyfriend's best friend, my boyfriend and I break up, now you're pretending to be, I didn't know, pretending to be the supportive friend, by the way, you're in love with me and my smell, and you're gonna stalk me. Like, it was just so many levels of not okay. Like, listen to the words coming out of the no word is literally the only one you need to pick up, and that's it. Like, just understand the no word. It's very important. That's a very importante word. I said some people, 100%. I hope he grew out of it, David. I agree with you because I always hope that. I wish the best for everybody. I don't want anybody to be stuck in a realm of psychosis like that where they're like, you know how I'm going to win over my future partner? How far I can shoot my load. I hope they grow out of that deeply, deeply. I don't want anyone stuck in that ever. I also probably smell heavily of marijuana. Let's be completely honest. Like, I literally just sit in a cloud of it all day. Like, I don't know. I would imagine there's probably some weed coming off of me that's probably there too. I don't know. No idea. Smell the words coming out of my mouth. Men are also taught to chase the girl and will eventually say yes. He had a very machismo father. I did meet his parents at one point because we were hanging out. Yeah. There's cringe and then there's blatant disregard for boundaries. Exactly. And we were at that age where it's like, I'm very aware of my boundaries and you're disregarding them, and therefore we are not friends anymore. Like, I just cut that off. I'm not cringe. I'm just a weird neurodivergent furry. I don't think that defaults to cringe in any way, shape, or form. I'm cringe, but I'm free. Who's not cringe? Isn't that like a thing? Don't the youth just think millennials are cringe? I feel like that's a thing millennials are saying, or not millennials, the youth, whatever their fucking generation is. I don't know. They think us millennials are just straight across the board cringe. Okay. I'm doing fine, so if I'm cringe, then it's fun. Furries are so smart. They sell all the best. Dude, Beth, the fucking craftsmanship that goes into furry suits and fur suits in general, and like their fursona is fucking sexy. I watch so many cosplayers and costumers build their suits on YouTube and shit like that. I love it so much. Oh my God, it's incredible. And then, of course, we have lots of furries in our community, and they have explained to me what these outfits can cost. Because I was like, they have to be tens of thousands of dollars, right? Just seeing the artistry that goes into them and the construction work and the, the physicality of them, how big they are and how they present in actually the 3D space and shit like that is just so phenomenal to me. And they can actually be in the tens of thousands of dollars, which is understandable because holy shit. It's insane. It's truly fucking insane, but it's so cool. Like, I just love watching people be into something and into their art and their craft. Dude, fucking normal, like, the beige world, gas, I want no part of. I want literally zero part of this beige world out there. I'm disinterested in your beige lifestyle. It's very dull to me. Yeah. 100%. We're cringe because we didn't have childhoods. Is it? I don't even know what about us is what makes an entire generation like possibly cringe. I don't know. I know I'm cringy, but I'm usually I usually ward of what when introducing myself. Also autistic as fuck. See, I've never been like, if I'm cringy, I don't think it's been to my detriment. I don't know how to put that. Like, no one's ever been like, I don't know, but maybe people just don't tell me to my face. If I audit a 7-Eleven, I smell like that store, but more so tobacco. Then if something spills or breaks, oh, the pickle jar, yep. The young whippersnappers. The materials and then the time. I mean, y'all know, like, Beth and I do leather crafting. That's where we are. And if you've watched either of us make anything in leather, you know the time. I mean, I can only speak to leather, but I've watched a lot of cosplay be made, and a lot of it's similar in that, like, for instance, you put two pieces of material together and you put it in a sewing machine and you sew it, you're good. Those two material are put together. Anything else, leather, stretchy materials, spandex, any of that construction material like faux fur and shit like that, you have to hand punch every single hole by hand before you sew it. And then you go through and sew it with 2 needles in a saddle, and you have to keep going and you have to pull it tight. I wish I could show you how fucked up the palms of my hands are from punching holes like this. Literally, it's just torn up skin. Like, I look like a power lifter. My hands look like power lifter hands, and it's just from hand punching fucking holes. Like, and then I'm not building anything though. Like, fuck, I'm making little shit. Like, these guys are building entire outfits. Like, I just can't. There's so much that goes into it. It's truly impressive. 100% crispy, same. They're just beautiful, honestly. No shit. I saw a couple at FurCon with suits that cost 8 to 10K each, and worth it. I would go so far even without seeing them to say they're worth it, just because of how fucking extensive those are. Can I just keep my glutens to myself? You can absolutely keep your glutens to yourself. Gluten touching and gluten consuming is absolutely consensual. Yes. There were so many fursuiters at Nordic FuzzCon. The number of fursuits outnumbered the amount of people without a fursuit. Good. Is that good? That sounds awesome. We're also almost 40. I think it's totally appropriate that young people think we're uncool. I personally find it very endearing that people think I'm embarrassing. Oh my God, I've never really thought about that, but you're kind of right. You're right. It's kind of like a rite of passage. Huh. We are. Goddamn. 3 years. That's it. That's it. It's so weird. 3, technically 2.5 summers. And 40 will be here for us. Or 80 or whatever, you know. We're all aging. It is. This is the way. You're right. I think you're right. It's kind of like if we weren't like how do I say this? I agree with you. If I wasn't cringy to teenagers, I'd worry about myself. That means I'm acting like a teenager in my late 70s. We were just talking about this recently and I can't remember why. But I was like, who the fuck in our age bracket? So like I know there's people here that are all around my age, but generally we're all adults. You shouldn't be here if you're under 18, shoo. Who the fuck wants to hang out with teenagers? I'd be concerned with myself if I blended in with them too much. Like, did I not grow up? Like I shouldn't be acting like a 15-year-old anymore. That's a while ago for me. And you're right. No, you're totally right. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. I don't know. It's same. Hatax, I kind of feel the same. Like, I don't think I would never consider myself cool. Zach and I were talking about this the other night, and I don't know why. We were having this conversation. I asked him, I'm like, were you like popular in school? Do you feel like you were liked or whatever? And him and I were very similar in that we didn't have a clique. We both hovered amongst all the cliques. Like, I never really had like a core group of friends that was like my core group of friends. I was just kind of casually friends with everybody. Like, I played sports, so I floated. I got along with all the jocks. I was also in theater, so I got along with all the theater kids. I was an artist and did art, so I got along with those kids. Like, I just tended to float amongst everybody because I'd rather just kind of get along with everybody than I never had that core, and Zeke was the same. But I don't think I would never consider myself cool. So this is a fun psychological experiment. Is it weird that I'm embarrassed to say I was nominated and took second place for prom queen my senior year, but still fully believe myself to be very uncool? Like, I'm like embarrassed. That many high schoolers liked me at one point. Oh, gross. I made prom. I was class president. I kind of forget these things. It's been a while. Like 50 years, Like, ooh. I know. This is my theory. I had to do a 180 because I fucked up too early on. Y'all know I was expelled in 8th grade for being a little shit stank. So like to prove to my tiny town in the school, like, I'm not a shit stank. I like did a 180 and was like, no, look how good I can be. And and did all that shit. I might have been cooler than I thought. Were you a beauty school dropout? That's my favorite. No, but my best friend in high school did go to beauty school and now owns his own chain of salons named after him. It's fucking awesome. In Seattle. Cool to me means nice and has hobbies, and that's you. Amen. I agree, Beth. I could agree with that. 100%. I went through high school known as, that's the dude that beat the shit out of that one guy in 9th grade for being a bully. Oh my God. Crispy, so maybe this is why we get along. I went through school being known as, that's the girl who, and I didn't do this. I just have to state this, but this was the rumor that made it literally all around the town before the end of the day I was expelled. I was the girl that injected vodka into her arms. That's not what? I'd be dead. That was I'm not kidding you. By the time my little sister got home from school, the day I was expelled, and I was expelled by first period because I was fucking blasted. My sister came home and she was like, everyone said someone at school injected vodka in their arms. And I was like, not this one. I know, you have to refollow me because I just like, I've said this before, but I'm not being facetious when I say I got all my shit out very early in life. I was expelled, suspended, did all the bad shit before I even made it into high school. And then by the time I made it into high school and got a job, I started to clean myself up a little bit. I'm still a shithead, but just not like a major shithead, It is the way. Hold on, my shit just paused. Don't do that. My chat doubled. I went to a religious high school and we didn't have a prom. Dancing was not allowed. Oh my God. Okay, I didn't go to a religious school, but get this. This is one of the coolest stories, weirdest from my school, because I went to a very, 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 very small school. So my town, to this day, 1,500 people. 1,500 people is the population of my town, and that encompasses 3 counties. 1,500 human beings live there. That's it. The population has not moved at all. It is crazy. So we have 1 elementary school, 1 middle school, and 1 high school, and they all just surround 1 giant, like, football field. So you can just cross the football field to go to the various schools, right? So, when you're in middle school, you're in 8th grade, right? And this was pre me getting expelled, obviously. You're gonna go to high school. And so what our principal did is he had all the 8th graders come into our tiny little cafeteria, and he gave us this speech about going to high school and how it's like a big responsibility, and we'll have a locker, and we'll have a homeroom, and then we'll have to have different classes all day long, et cetera, right? So then he dismisses all the boys in my class. And all the girls of my 8th grade class, all like 12 of us, are sitting in the cafeteria. And he tells us, I don't remember the entire spiel, but basically, not exaggerating, any boy that pays you attention in high school just wants to have sex with you. And the pregnancy rating in our town right now for girls under the age of 17 is 80%. And the nearest Planned Parenthood is 2 hours away. Close your legs. That was it. And we were sent to high school. The irony is that, like, half the girls in my middle school class had high school boyfriends. So, like, half my class was just looking at those girls like, bitch, what'd you open your legs for? But the Bible's not in school. Yuck. That pregnancy stat was real, by the way. Literally, the nearest Planned Parenthood, which is the reason I didn't fuck anybody till I was 18 and in college, and the Planned Parenthood was down the road. Like, pregnancy has been an existential fear of mine since my mom showed me the goddamn miracle of life when I was 5 years old. And that has, like, always been on my mind. I was like, if that dick can make me pregnant, it's not coming near me. Fuck that. So I just was gay for a good amount of time. Because pussy don't make you pregnant. Cheers. Same. I was not in high school. I did not let a penis touch me while I was in high school because the fact that, like, no shit, I say this, like, jokingly lightly, but it's not a joke. I was genuinely, like, an abortion bus in high school because all of my friends, like, in my school of 1,500 people and nothing but a gas station, the only thing to do was meth or fuck. Like, that was it. That was really what people did. You either fucked or you got into drugs, and it was terrible. I didn't do either, thankfully. Thank you, whatever the fuck in my brain told me not to do any of that. But genuinely, at least this many of my friends ended up pregnant in high school, and I'm the one who drove them to Spokane to end that because their moms wouldn't because so religious. After the first 3, dick doesn't seem very appealing anymore. Pussy don't make you pregnant. It needs to be on a shirt. It's facts. It was great. Like, I would, like, genuinely the most grateful time of my life to be a bisexual is when you realize, like, I don't have the money to drive to Spokane if I have my license to even get birth control or to get any sort of feminine healthcare whatsoever, let alone, you know, take care of an accident or something like that. Like, the risk of that, fuck that. I needed none. And just literally, like, watching girlfriends of mine, teenagers, like, we were 16 years old, going through the emotional and physical turmoil of an abortion was fucking crazy to me. That is so life-altering to witness someone go through something like that. And I'm not kidding you, 3 of those girls out of 5 to this day still track their baby's birthday. It's psychologically not an easy thing to go through. Like, I'm proud of them for doing what they did because there was no way they could have taken care of a kid. Like, my God. But even if they didn't go through with it, like, good on, like, it's just life consequences, right? There are consequences to our actions. Therefore, I just didn't participate in said action. Because I don't need any of that. When I was a teenager in Gloucester, Mass, kids all made a pact to try and get pregnant. What? Kids made a pact to try and get pregnant. That's hurting my brain to read out loud. And last night I was talking to my 16-year-old cousin who's now in school with the kids that were a result of that. Fucking what? Can I ask why, when, how, who, where, why? How did that, what? Why? Why? There's a player wanted in my game and I'm not sure. What does that mean, a player wanted? Does that mean they're hurting other people's stuff? I went drugs, learned I don't like hallucinogens. I went drugs, thankfully it was just weed. Love weed, but nothing. I'm good on anything else. I've never wanted anything else. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Gloucester's a wild place. That's where my family is, and you know this, bitch. You want to talk about it? This is genuinely my half of my dad's side of my family is in Gloucester. Gloucester, Mass. That's fucking wild. That was a thing all over the world. Teens made pregnancy pacts and had babies in high school. If someone even mumbled that out loud to me, I would have smacked them in the mouth. What? It's only 5 caps, so what did they do? Pick a lock and fail? That's adorable. It's been going on for decades. Teens are stupid. That is crazy. I mean, we definitely had girls in my school who had babies. Like, on Fridays at lunch, they would all stroller their babies to the high school and sit at the high school for lunch. And I remember my softball coach would literally be like, "What is it? Bring your baby to school day?" He was such a dick. Pup date! 4 months. Oh my God. He's getting his adult muzzle. Oh. He's perfect. He's a baby. He's a big baby. Look how big is he now? Do you know what he weighs? He looks like as big as my poodles now. And he's 4 months. Jesus Christ. You got a horse, bro. 42 pounds? He's no shit. He's gonna surpass my dog so fast. That's hilarious. Wow, he's perfect. He's beautiful. Look at that perfect little mouth. I love him. I love dogs. At 4 months, is he already bigger than your other dog? They have a little hound, and I bet he's bigger than the hound now, because the last picture we saw, which was, he's taller than the blue tick, called it. I was going to say, we just saw a picture, I want to say it was not even a week ago. And I was like, is he taller than the other dog already? And Kills was like, not yet. A week. That's it. Weighs less is already taller. That's insane. Just wait till the muscle mass kicks in. That's when he'll be a monster. I'm also super glad that was another pressure for me. I legit could not have raised my kids any younger than I did, dude. I'm at that age. My mom she only had me at this point. And then was raising 5 other kids that weren't hers. At my age right now, at 37, 79, 54, I cannot imagine being responsible. Like, it's a miracle that I have kept this alive right here for as long as I have. Like, watch, it's moving, it's functioning independently. It walked. Pretty sure it wiped its ass this morning. It bidetted. Like, and that's a pretty independent, humanoid. I don't understand how, it's fucking miraculous to me that people have kids in their late 20s. And do it. You guys do it. Like, you do it. I can't, I'm still figuring out how to take care of myself. Like, I can't even fathom. It's just a crazy concept to me. Kids are too young to learn about sex, clearly. Not like they'll figure stuff out some other way if you don't, right? And they'll probably figure out the wrong information. If they're like German Shepherds, he'll be as tall as he'll get at 6 months and then grow out. So he's got a bit to go. And that's the opposite. Poodles don't reach their full height until they're like 2 years old. Your mom was 17. Holy shit. It was 2 weeks. So that was 2 weeks and he's already surpassed. That's crazy. He's getting so tall. He's going to be, do you know how big his parents were? Just curious. My mom was 21 when she had me and almost 22 when I had Spawn 1. I can't. I cannot. I mean, it's incredible that you did it. And obviously have functioning children. Like, I was, crying in college those years. Like, literally the most important thing in my life was, like, trying to get into the library and study as much as possible and just bawl my eyes out. I cannot fucking imagine. And I still can't imagine it. In my 90s. I don't, it's good. I'm glad we don't have that weird pressure as much these days to have kids because I probably would have bought into that pressure and I probably wouldn't be the best mom in the world. I'm not built for that. I don't think. I'm a good dog mom though, I think. My wife has friends her age 34 who have kids that just graduated high school. What the fuck? So they started like way early. Wow. My family teased me a little because technically I had a teen pregnancy, but also was married before I was pregnant. Okay, come on. Although, honestly, I'd probably tease you too. As long as it's lighthearted teasing and we're okay. See, my mom didn't have me till she was, I think she was 34. But she had 12 miscarriages. My mom had massive fertility issues. So to be fair, I probably, genetically speaking, probably have the same propensities as my mom. Probably wouldn't even be, I've never had an oopsie. I've never had a scare in my life. I've been responsible, that being said, because I've never wanted kids ever in my whole life. So, not knock on wood, he's fixed. So we're good. I don't have to worry about it anymore, but I've never, ever. So, chances are I'd probably be like her anyways. My sister was a prom night baby. Oh, really? I was dumped because I refused to have sex with someone on my prom night. Because their mom was in the next room. We were the next, a wall away, sitting, playing solitaire in her recliner. And I was like, no. No shit. Mom's 150, dad's 174. 174-pound dog. My opinion, too. I've told that story to people before, and people are like, oh my God, are you a prude? Are you kidding me? I was 17, and that's a mom. Who's turned on being in that vicinity of a mom? What? Also, didn't have sex in high school, because fuck that shit. My BF's mom was holding him during high school graduation. My mom was 35 when she had me. That is crazy. I cannot imagine. I'm just so I still feel very mentally immature. I just don't, think... it's probably it's a misconception. Is that the word I'm looking for? It's like a misconception because everybody says you'll know when you're ready, you'll be ready, whatever I don't think you're ever ready. I think you just decide you want to have kids or you have them because, you fucked and that happened and you just have them. But if we all waited until we actually felt mentally, emotionally, psychologically ready, I don't think many people would have kids. Because, really, we don't mentally change much, right? I know most of you, I have so many friends in their 50s, 60s, and onwards who say to me all the time, I still feel 16. I'm still 16 upstairs until I look in the mirror and then I'm like, oh, fuck, time went by. But it's not like you stop feeling no one's ever figured it out, right? We're all still doing it. I don't care what your age is. We're all still kind of guessing, checking, and hoping for the best, right? I feel like that's forever, though, and you just add the caveat of child. Same, right? Cool, yeah. So far we're doing it. We've been successful, because obviously we made it this far, but we're legitimately guessing, checking. I don't know what the fuck is going on at all. I'm trying, but I have no idea. Genuinely none. Oh my God, you got him for the bounty, but pacifist mode was on, so nothing happened. That's fucking hilarious and terrible, and I'm sorry that happened. Teen pregnancy, but not a teen mom, turned 23 days before his birth. Now I get to have weird conversation about how, yes, this is my actual son. That's adorable, though. I mean, not to say it's a miserable time, but you'll get it over with. You know what I'm saying? It was weird to me that, when I was 15, my mom was 50. And, my mom's in her 70s now. And it's because I have so many siblings exponentially older than me. Like, I'm second youngest of 8. So I kind of got in late on the game, but it's weird because most people my age, their moms are a lot younger. They're going to get to keep they're going to be around a lot longer than mine. It kind of sucks. You had the little hole. Oh my God. Oh, Vile, I know the name of that hole. It's on the tip of my dick. It's very common. It's like one of the most common birth defects that we fix in kids. It's a hole that should close on its own. It's there while you're in utero. And when you're born, the pressure of being born, literally, like you screaming and the pressure of the thoracic cavity should close that hole. But in some babies, it doesn't close for some reason. Super common. And I cannot fucking remember the name of the hole. Is it funny? We can laugh. Okay, because I would have laughed hysterically at you. My grandfather told me that he felt like he was 18 when he was in his 80s. It was just that he couldn't bend down any longer, right? That's what I've heard existentially from people of all ages forever. And I feel that, like, I don't feel like I'm any smarter or better than I was at 16. I'm still doing the same thing. Rachel, no shit, did you have to get it fixed? That's what I'm saying. I think it's like one of the most, other than like maybe cleft palate or something, one of the most common surgeries to have done as a baby. It was able to close itself. Yeah, I cannot. It's a septum. It is a septum. That's the defect if it doesn't close, but the hole has, oh God. A hole in baby's heart in utero. I might not even recognize it. I used to know the word. That's the defect if it doesn't close though, but like what's it just like called in there? Foramen ovale. That's the fun word I was looking for. The foramen ovale is a normal opening between the upper two chambers of an unborn baby's heart. So before you're born, it's supposed to be there. It's literally this because, you know, you are circulating via mom. It's called the foramen ovale. But then when you're born, it's supposed to close. And then you pump your own blood and shit like that. Yeah. But you're totally correct. If it doesn't close, it's a ventricular septal defect, VSD. That's like after birth. But there's something about like the pressure being born, screaming, the thoracic pressure, whatnot. That it's, you know, it's all part of the birth process. It should all kick in. But it's very common, very easily fixed. And that's what I mean when I say very, very common, by the way. Whenever I say something like, oh, that's super common and I act lackadaisical, it means it happens so often that we fix it so often that it is literally like almost 100% survival, awesome, like rate of success. Like Vile's my age and kicking it. You know, that's how long we've been doing this surgery. We're doing great. Like if you're pregnant, thinking about becoming pregnant, you want children and you're worried about something like this happening, please don't. Is what I'm saying. It's super common, very easily fixable. My parents made it seem like I was gonna have terrible heart problems throughout life. It's I mean, Vile. Among other things your parents have said out loud, it's a lot of dumb. You know, cute puppy, but that's about it. That's like end of list there. So that kind of checks out. But no, it's super fucking common. And we fix it quite regularly. Like, there's literally, like, doctors who just sit on call ready to do that kind of thing all the fucking time. Foramen means hole. No shit. That's cool. My parents, yeah, that's... And why scare you for no reason? I know, your dad rates Christian hip-hop. Kids are almost 21 and 20. I got to not be around children at almost 41, and it's nice. I don't think I could raise... And isn't that weird? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mean it to be a negative thing, like, oh, you got it over early, but I feel like one of the caveats, like, what my mom basically got to do is she kind of, like, lived before she had kids, but you get to... I would... If I wanted kids, I think I'd do it, like, your way. I think. And that's... Please don't tell me I'm... Like, I don't know. I don't have kids and I'm not having kids, but I feel like I'd have a lot more fun now at my age, like, in my 40s, than I would in my 20s. I'm such a dumb little chode. I was such a dumb little chode all those little years, but also, like, should I have raised a kid as a dumb little chode? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like if your kids have kids, you're still, like, young. you can go hang out with them and like do stuff. Whereas like my grandparents were old by the time I got into their life, and they died when I was really young. I have no grandparents, and that kind of sucks. But I feel like I know how to have fun better now than I did in my 20s. And I'd rather take advantage of the time now, but I don't know. Like, who the fuck am I? It's pretty low on the dumb list of shit I've had to listen to, i.e. being the DD for my parents. Yeah, that one's pretty bad. That one's pretty bad. Using your kid to drive you around to cheat on your spouse it's like mildly fucked up. It's whatever. Speaking of hospital stuff, did you see the Insta vid I sent you about the respiratory therapist being called throat goats? No. I've been called the goat. Throat goat. That's excellent. That's excellent. Hello. Let's be real. In my free time, if my free time was in my 20s, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have made it to 30. Dude. I say it all the time, but it's kind of it's a miracle I'm here today because of the things I did in my 20s. You have all the bravery and all the dumb. Throat goat title is Nancy Reagan. No shit. Throat goat. I love goats, and I'm here for a nickname. I'm just trying to wrap my head around throat goat. What does that mean? Like, I can get an RT being considered the goat of the throat, but like throat goat. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? I don't know. Yeah, a throat. So when I was in high school, a throat goat was someone who could deep throat a cock like nobody's business, and someone who went through many cocks. Just to be very frank with you, a throat goat was a dick sucker. I, today, would consider myself a throat goat. I do love to gargle a member. I wouldn't. So I'm just... I guess not. They're applying it to respiratory therapists, but also someone was apparently the throat goat. Nancy Reagan was a throat goat? I don't know. I don't know. What is it? Yeah, I just don't. But I'm here for it. I just don't. I'm. What does that same? We've gone off on a. I just. Sure, I'll take it. It's better than being called the Harbinger or a Valkyrie because of the sheer amount of death we experience on a daily basis. Instagram's not loading. It's being a dick at me. I'll have to look at it on my phone. Is he explaining what it means? I can't get the video to load, but I have the comments up, and my best friend and I secretly call our favorite ICU intensivist Lung Daddy. A fun story. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at it. I'm curious. I mean, I'm into it. As an RT, I'll take it, but I'm just confused by it. That's it. I have to pee. I think it's about time. Is it about time, Miss Ma'am? Are you gonna try to kill another squirrel? Oh, he just wants to kill a squirrel. They saw one squirrel today, and therefore they are now Squirrely. You just want to murder, don't you? There's murder on your breath. I can sense it. I sense the murder on you. You just want to kill a squirrel. He came running because he heard me say break. He's just sitting at my back door like, I'm gonna kill a squirrel. I'm gonna kill a squirrel. The coworkers are calling them throat goat. Oh. I mean, is it basically just like being a badass of the throat? Because we are a badass of the throat. We really do take care of your throat. I'm just confused by it, just a little. The bravery, the audacity. Right? My sweet boy. Oh, she's too far. There she is. There's my girl. I love you, baby girl. You come over right when Trick comes over, and then you just sit there and you look ignored. You're never ignored. We snuggle all the time. Look, now your brother's gonna lick you because he loves you. Zoomers are nurses now, so it's a symptom of that. Oh. It's folks good at giving oral sex. Sick. Okay. That's what I have been led to believe my whole life. That's what we would have, like, I went to school with someone whose last name was Moorhead, and they were called a throat goat. They really lived up to that name. Very unfortunate. The beauty of language is that it's fluid. It quite is. I really like goats, so I started thinking about, like, horns and the way that goats scream, like, ah! Like, what? Oh, right on my bladder, bud! Okay, break time. Pee time! Stretch your legs and load a bowl and do what you need to do. Grind some weed. Hex Tammy.
Tammy.
I'll be right back. Oh my god, remind me when I get back. So you know how we've had these weird combo things in chat for days now? I just got an email about it. We'll read it. I still don't understand what they are, but I got an email. Of piss. Welcome back. Brr. Give me my heater. Deal with people raw dog in the annual spreadsheet. I just don't know that I can get used to it. Yeah, same. Is throat goat a thing? Shouldn't experts at receiving anal sex be called gape apes? Only if they want to be. Welcome back, everybody. It's wonderful to see you. I got some more shame. Rules unclear. Scrubbed mittens in piss. Oh, man. I don't know what to do. They definitely went looking for squirrels, by the way. Trick went sprinting down the yard like, I'm gonna get one. No, you didn't. You didn't get one. I'm sorry. He's just hovering over his food bowl like a sad boy. All right, should we make a Fallout character? Start leveling some sort of bitch that's eventually going to be a ghoul. It's so interesting. We were talking about that yesterday when we were playing, because when we were trying to find places to fish, you go to some smaller, like, ponds or whatever, and you kind of have to stand in the water to get the fishing thing to, like, activate, which means rads. Like, you just start hearing those rads, like, tick, 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 ticking up really slowly, and it's pretty bad. And, speaking of, I have to figure out how to turn on VATS. I figured it out once yesterday, and I'd never figured it out again. It's interesting because we're so obsessed with no rads now, but we're, like, literally leveling up to be a character that will thrive on the rads. Left bumper, cool. We're gonna try that shit. Hold on. I put my controller way too far away. Controller time. I know. She says burr and she's wearing shorts. Let's not talk about it. It's nice outside. The sun feels nice. That dude. Jane DOA is a really good name. I am so bad at naming characters. I don't even remember what... I think Hawker? No shit. You want to know where that came from? Hawking a loogie. I'm really bad at naming characters. I don't know what I should name this character. We should name her like a stripper name because we're going to be sexy ghouls eventually. Where's my stam? My steams. All right. Excuse me, music. Double music's not my favorite. Oh my god, I could name her Throat Goat. That is a bright fucking screen. Oversaturated. So I'll look it up. I'll find out the tent. It's a short quest. Oh, I'll just write that down. Tent quest. No. That's perfect. That's just enough to remind me what to do. Tent quest. That gives me something to do in my off times. When I actually sit down and relax, of which I'm not gonna do. Because I think the sun's out for another, like, hour. I have, like, an hour of sun. Yes! Faded Friday! So, today is Thursday, right? So, tomorrow's Faded Friday. If you've never been around or you're new to my channel or whatever, on Fridays, we don't play games or anything. We listen to awesome music, which I invite you guys. Bring me YouTube videos, Spotify links of just, like, real humans singing real music. If it's AI, I won't play it. But other than that, funny stuff, anything like that. It's just like good vibes, and we hang out. I usually smoke some weed. We get really high. Some of us. I don't know. And we have a good fucking day. This is so loud. Stop talking, radio lady. It's Fridays are quite easily one of my absolute favorite days of the week. So please come hang out with us. We have a really good time. And then the weekend, I don't know. Probably this. Oh, Borderlands. Hopefully we start Tiny Tina's. That's probably the plan. But other than that, I have no idea. Weekends are usually Borderlands days, and we haven't started Tiny Tina's yet, just because weird schedules, I think, conflicting. I don't fucking know, but I'm always open to it, so that's probably what's gonna happen. Thank you for joining me today, though, on this weird Thursday. I've literally been just like curled over in cramp pain all day, and man, I'm just gonna like go put a heating pad on and cry a little bit. Because everything hurts. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you guys. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. Wash your hands. I got something on my hand, and I think it's resin, and I'm worried. I don't even want to smell it. I'm just going to maybe take a bath. I don't know. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye. You want to say bye? Come here. Come here, Bubba. No? Oh, that's a good boy. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.